Hey guys, what is going on? Giants, Cowboys. The Giants beat the Cowboys. The Cowboys are now out of the playoffs. And the Giants still somehow have a chance to make the playoffs. They need the Eagles to win tonight. If the Eagles beat Washington tonight, the Giants are in the playoffs, which is crazy. So I guess let's start with the positives in this game. Even though this game wasn't the best game the Giants have played this season, I kind of did expect more from them. In this game, I was disappointed at times, but listen, they won, and that's what matters. So let's talk about the positives. Sterling Shepard had a great game. Leonard Williams had a great game. Julian Love had a pretty nice game. I mean, Daniel Jones, this was one of his better games this season. The interception really wasn't on him, and I think we all know that. So a handful of players had some really nice games. I feel like I'm forgetting some people. Jabril Peppers had some nice returns. I feel like I'm forgetting some people. Am I forgetting someone? Kyler Fackrell, he came back and had a sack. I don't know. There were a few players, or a handful of players, that had a really good game today. Evan Ingram obviously didn't, but we'll talk about that in a second because we're talking about the positives now. Yeah, so Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones had a really good first half. The thing that was concerning to me, though, was with the deep ball, when he was throwing the ball down the field, he kept underthrowing his wide receivers. Some of you might say, oh, well, he doesn't have a true number one wide receivers. These wide receivers don't really get separation. Yes, that's true. But with a guy like Darius Slayton, who's a speed guy, I would always, want to kind of overthrow him even a little bit. If you have to decide between underthrowing him and overthrowing him, you have to overthrow him, I guess. He's a speed guy. Give him the chance to get there somehow. But yeah, that was just kind of concerning how Jones was really underthrowing all these deep routes. Oh, Mckinney was the guy, I forgot to say, who had a great game. Mckinney came down with a game-saving interception in the end zone. That was not a great throw by Andy Dalton. I don't know why he wouldn't just throw it out there. I mean, it was third down, not fourth down. I don't really know what he was doing. But that was a great play by Mckinney. And, yet again, the Giants defense steps up and saves the day. That really has been the theme of the season, right? The Giants defense just saving every single game and basically winning every single game. I mean, the offense did look a little better at times during this game, but still, this offense has a long way to go. So I guess I should talk about Evan Ingram now, and let me just say this. I believe it's best for Evan Ingram and the Giants that, they part ways after the season, that he gets traded. I just think he needs a fresh start on a new team. I really do. I just think that will benefit him, and I think it will benefit the Giants. I don't know. I just feel like these drops have to be getting in his head. New York is obviously a big market. A lot of media here. I know he injured his ankle last game, but there have just been far too many drops by Evan Ingram. There have just been far too many plays this season where the ball is thrown to Evan Ingram, or Evan Ingram is involved in the play, and there's an interception or a turnover. It's almost comical at this point. It just seems like bad luck almost that all these plays that result in turnovers, Evan Ingram is involved in. Also, the fumbles in this game. What was going on with the fumbles? Well, one of them was actually recovered, but the first one, just the handoff. Wayne Gallman fumbled the handoff. I think it actually counted as a fumble by Daniel Jones, in the stats or whatever. I think it's actually counted against Daniel Jones, but I mean, how are you having fumbles from the handoff? How are handoffs resulting in fumbles in week 17? I don't know. That's concerning to me. There should be no handoff issues in week 17. And then there was the fumble when they were trying to run out the clock. I mean, it was recovered, but that just can't happen. You got the first down. It's kind of raining out and the field is wet and all of that. It's just what? That was not a good play. So yeah, the Giants won, and that's great, and they still have a chance to make the playoffs if the Eagles win. I don't really have confidence in the Eagles winning, and I'm trying not to get my hopes up. But listen, I believe the Giants have made improvements since last season, but the Giants have not been a good football team since the 2016 season. Next season will obviously be the 2021 season. It's time for the Giants to at least get to 500. It's time for the Giants to at least get to 500. And, they have to play better football. They've had some good games this year. The Seahawks game was probably the best game. But they're not consistently playing good football, in my opinion. I need more consistent good football from the Giants. So next year, I'm saying they need to be 500. They need to at least be 500. They need to be a 500 football team next season because it's been a while. It's been a while. The rebuild should be over by now, right? If the last time they were good was in 2016, you know, they should have rebuilt by now. So next season, I know I'm trying not to get ahead of myself because they still can technically make the playoffs, but I'm just saying next season, they have to be a 500 football team. They just have to be. So that's it for this video, guys. How much I said that's it for this season, guys. Hopefully that's not it for this season, but I just wanted to, you know, get that out there about next season in case this is my last reaction of the season. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Make sure you drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Peace out.